Child, you gaze upon the immovable ladder that represents our religious Christianity and the individuality of them all. So, you're telling me that that ladder behind you is supposed to represent your Christianity? Like the individual religions in it? And it's not been moved because it's so conflict? Well, when you put it that way, yeah. Right, okay. So, are you saying that this ladder is basically a representation of your religion? So it's an escape ladder? So, like, instead of blaming natural causes, you blame, like, your holy one? Like an escape gate, like an escape ladder? Like, come on, what's going to happen? Oh, wait. No, don't touch it, no. What, if I touch it, is the world going to end, is it? See? Nothing. Okay, maybe I was wrong. That's another religious one. Goodbye, more viewers. Hello everyone, my name is CantDoGames. If you can't already tell, we're talking about another religious thing. It's a very weird one. Well, it's got to be for the weird news. A ladder basically is able to stop a religious conflict. Immovable ladder, which hasn't moved for 266 years to avoid religious conflict. An escape ladder. Religions is just an escape ladder, a metaphor for escape ladders. Yeah, so that's what's coming in today's news. I don't offend religions or anything like that. I just don't believe in them myself. That's it, really. It's my opinion. But yeah, hope you guys stick around, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications. And leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Anyways, let's get on with this. Immovable ladder, which hasn't moved for 266 years to avoid religious conflict. Okay, so it's a ladder outside a church window. Is this how, like, the choir boys escaped the priest? I shouldn't have said that. Why is it religious? Why would it cause religious conflict? It's a ladder. I don't. Of course, it's probably gonna tell me why. Was it touched by Jesus' toes, or was it literally for a way for the fathers to sneak into the kids' dormitory at night? What the fuck is going on? It's a ladder. In one of the holiest sites in Christianity, there is a ladder that has been sitting exactly where it is for centuries now, unmoved for nearly 300 years. It's a pretty unremarkable ladder, but it has become famous because of a particular rule that was agreed hundreds of years ago to stop different religions and cultures fighting over the various sites of religious importance in the part of the world. It's a ladder. The rule they came up with has become known as a status quo, which has basically become a way to protect these holy sites for all religions without causing any argument. So, yeah, status quo. Everyone knows what a status quo is. It's basically you all agreed on it. But it's a ladder. Moving what? So if I, like, touched this ladder or moved it just an inch, I could start off another holy war.
But why?
Really? I could say anything under the sun probably about God, and no one's going to bat an eyelid. But if I go and move that ladder, everything will go to shit. Humans are really weird. Really are. Okay. At the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, where some believe Jesus Christ to have died and have been resurrected. That includes a ladder that was left there in the 1700s, now unable to move because things just have to be left exactly as they are.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
It makes me feel like, is it like cursed? Like, do you touch it and do you, like, evaporate? So, like, what? Is it like that holy? Is it like the Ark of the Covenant? You know, when you touch it, it's like, because it's so powerful, it's supposed to make you, like, evaporate or something. Why is it up there? It, like, doesn't even go anywhere. Like, I think that's like a second floor, that is, or probably something. That's probably quite high up. Why was it left there? It looks like someone was trying to sneak into the church or trying to get out, as I said at the beginning. Some choir boys didn't want to be choir boys. The church is of great importance to Christianity, and people have been making pilgrimages out to it since the 4th century. However, over the length of time, Christianity has splintered and undergone schisms, or who thou think that their particular branch of Christianity is the right one. There's like loads of different varieties of like Christianity there is. And it's just like, when you say a Christian, it's like, well, what type of Christian? So that's why I haven't got any, that's why I'm not religious. It's just because I don't believe in it. I love it. I think it's intriguing, all these, like, all their myths and all that stuff and the stories. But that's all they are to me. The stories, something that I think some person's mind came up with. And I think that's intriguing more than, like, the religious side itself. Eventually, at this site, the Ottoman Empire and the European nation inverted to preserve the peace of the site, creating a rule that means everything must simply remain untouched unless all dominations can agree. So basically, the only way for that to move is to get everyone in the Holy Circle, whatever it is, to agree they can move it. So I'm guessing it's more like if I touch that, I will be killed on sight. Most likely.
Let's go. Whoa, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
The care of the church is overseen by 6 dominators of Christianity from the Greek Orthodox, Roman Catholic, and Armenian Apostolic Church through to the Coptic, Ethiopian, and Syrian Orthodox Church as well, who take on similar duties. So they all sort of like coalesce, they do, into this one area. They do argue with one another, and there have been fights between monks. Yes, between monks, as recently as 2008. Sorry, all I image when they say monks is, like kung fu monks, like, those shows. But in reality, it is just an old bald man. And, well, yeah, I don't think their fights are probably that good.
And she moaned like a wildebeest. Wildebeest.
Oh! Now that felt good!
Fights have even broken out over such trivia things as moving a chair 20 centimeters to escape direct sunlight. Oh my fucking god. Oh, they're like perfect people, like, they have to make everything perfect in a way, ain't they? And if you move it one bit, they go mad. I bet you if they had anyone who had ADHD there, like me, they would fucking hate it. It just makes me want to go there and just move something, just say he did it, and just see what happens. In fact, 11 people reportedly ended up in hospital because of that. Wait, because they wanted to move the chairs 20 centimeters, but people disagreed. So people ended up in hospital. Oh my fucking monks. Yeah. They really do mean their shit, don't they? Fuck. So, you can now see why the ladder hasn't moved. Yeah, because everyone's fucking terrified they're going to get beaten up by a monk. It's a short ladder made of Lebanon cedar wood, which sits underneath a window in a church. According to one report, it used to belong to a mason who was restoring the church, and it appears in carving as early as 1728. The status quo rule was established in 1757, meaning that it's been sitting there ever since. Yeah, basically 300 years. Thing is, though, it looks like an escape route, but it's just going to be some crazy-ass monk there go, "Rah!" Explaining the situation, a Dominic priest called Jeremy Murphy O'Connor once said the ladder was first introduced at the time when the Ottomans taxed Christians clergy every time they left and entered the Holy Sepulchre. That meant that the Catholics tried to circumvent this by simply setting up to live inside the church confines. Priests and scholars continued. The window, ladder, and ledge all belonged to the Armans. The ledge served as a balcony for the Armans' ledge's residents in the Holy Sepulchre, and they reached it via the ladder. It was the only opportunity to get fresh air and sunshine. At one stage, apparently, they also grew fresh vegetables on the ledge. So it was a way to escape. It was a way to get out and just get some air, because they have to be in there constantly. Fuck. So yeah, it's an escape ladder. That's what it's for. Basically being suffocated by Christianity. Well, yeah. The ladder has been a source of controversy ever since the rule was declared, with even Pope Paul VII remarking in 1964 that it presents divisions in Christianity. Yep, an escape ladder. Religions is just an escape ladder, a metaphor for escape ladders. It was allegedly moved once in 1997 by someone who wanted to make fun of how silly the rule is, before it was replaced and a grate was added on the window. Oh, someone actually did it then. Someone actually did what I thought of doing. Then in 2009, it was placed against the left window for a while before being replaced shortly after. By this point, why move it? Still, it's pretty potent reminder that humans can be really petty and bizarre at times. Yeah. So they removed it, barred up the window, and then they put it back. What? So you moved it. You broke the law. You broke your own rule. You moved it, didn't they? They broke the status quo. So where's the civil war? Where's the religious war? Where's all that? Come on. I'm joking. So after all that, it's basically a metaphor for their scapegoat, and it is basically a ladder to represent peace between Christianity, because how many there is. It's a ladder still. Alright, whatever. This is why I'm not religious. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Don't forget to leave a like, please. Help subscribe. Subscribe as well. All helps out YouTube. And it lets me know that I'm doing good. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.